Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Today we are getting into update 2.20, which has been released. Not all the parts of it in terms of the stated updates in here are available yet, but we've been able to download, so you can go now to Google Play Store, iOS, and download it. You will need that to get some of these features in the future. We're going to be going through this in what is the first video getting back from a broken computer. Yes, we have fixed it and we can now create content. Yes. But before we get into this, one update came along above all of the updates. This was the most important and biggest update we've had so far, and I know most of you will appreciate this, is that the red dot in the registry for challenges section is now gone. It's gone. People go crazy over this, if there's a red dot, and I get it. There's something, like when there's a red dot on your screen, even if it's like justified, it's annoying having it on your screen. Or like when you go to your portraits and you have to look through every single thing, click on every little different type to get rid of the red dot. I get it. It's gone now, because it's worse when you've got one and there's nothing you can click. So, done. But today we'll be getting into the other parts of the update and going through some of the kind of what images of what we know are going to be coming our way, to some of the things that aren't actually in the game yet. So, first of all, update Ministry ID. You can now upload and decorate with stickers, frames and filters photos from your device's gallery to your Ministry ID portrait. The sticker section of your portrait selection is now organized by categories, including recently used, featured Hogwarts, lore and Wizarding World, and added new lenses, filters and stickers to the Ministry ID portrait. So if we go into our portrait, we've got some new features to it. So before you weren't able to, but now you can actually go into your gallery, so look at some already created photos. Now for me, I don't actually have access to my whole gallery. I only seem to have access to Reddit, what that image is, so I'm not sure that is fully sorted. We have some new portraits. This is Harry's, which I think we got from the event. This is my new hat, by the way. None of y'all will have this hat. This is my hat and my hat only, and I'll be talking about how to get this hat later on in the week in a future video. So that should not be available for anyone other than me. I'm gonna wear my unique piece of headgear. And lenses, filters. Looks like we've got, there's my Harry broken glasses. They're not broken glasses, they're just big. Glasses and glasses don't fit. None. And lenses and filters, so once you've actually taken a picture, it looks like there's new. Wait, was it there before I took a picture? No. So take a picture. Yeah, here we go. So new lenses, new filters. Some of these are already here, I believe. It might not be that we'll have the whole host of things that will be in the update yet. But yeah, you can go check those out and see which ones you like and potentially change it. Oh yeah, here's the update where you can now separate certain things, which looks a bit buggy. As you can see, like the name doesn't fit on the screen, but it cuts some of these categories into different. See, what I'd like is not to have to click that. You have to go through every single one to get rid of the red dot. Looks like this one is more geared towards Wizarding World sticker lore, and then we have Wizarding World. Loads of different things that we can add. I'm gonna have to do a new one with my new hat. People are like, where'd you get that hat? Right. And then, so next we go on to potions. You'll now be able to manage your ingredient inventory. You'll now be able to manage your inventory from potion brewing. So previously, before, you weren't actually able to do this, and it meant you had to go out of the potions menu. Don't know if this is on yet. If we go to potions now, and should be able to manage that now from here. Don't know if you actually have to at this point. It doesn't look. Oh, here we go. So we can manage. Yeah, so directly from there. Now Gives us the ability to manage. I'm not sure why you'd need to do that for potions. Like, I suppose, oh no, I suppose actually, no, this is really good because it tells you, so you don't have to keep looking at that list of which ones you need more. So I can say like, alright, I only need one of those for every single one that I use, and so I can delete 43. So this is really the best place to go and look which ones you need to delete or can get away with deleting and not having a ton of. So like Newt Spleen need 3 of, so it means I could potentially get rid of just over 35 and still have enough to create one witch sharpening potion. So I like that. That's a really nice, just a simple change, but something that I think will make it a lot easier to use and make better use of this little storage space that we have towards potions. So I'm gonna brew. Let's go on a Baruffio's Brain Elixir spree, and then we'll brew some stimulant potions. Yeah, and I'll get some more ingredients to do the rest. Next we have port keys. So only a simple change here. Port keys, new location. Honeydukes now unlocked with 10k port key portmanteaus. I'm gonna have to wait for the brilliant event to end so I can collect some port keys, and hopefully we can get a Honeydukes location with that. Now another update we will be getting is a new page, a new registry page in Magical Games and Sports section, which will have Quidditch fan Hermione, Quidditch fan Neville, Quidditch fan Luna, Quidditch fan Seamus, and Gryffindor's Quidditch banner Foundables. Look for these new encounters and challenge Foundables in the game. And you can also capture AR photos with the Swooping Evil. One of the problems with this new page being added, for me personally, is this in the end game or long game could pose a real problem in that, so if I go to my registry now, I've prestiged some of those that I'm on. And there's a part which is really could be really frustrating. I've prestiged the page that I'm on, right? And then maybe I'm working on that, and let's say I get to bronze and all of them, then I get a brand new page that, okay, I'm probably gonna, if it's like a similar page to like this where they're only encounters that you get in the wild, I don't think that will be too much of a problem if it's at the same rarity as well. If you start making the pages as difficult as these are, then you will end up completing these potentially and just needing one page, which means of a percentage of encounters that you get, you'll probably encounter like 90% things that you don't need that you've already prestiged, and then 10% that you need. And when it comes down to the severes, that's going to be, it's going to take even longer. So, you know, for the completionist, that could actually ruin the game because you're never going to complete it. If they keep releasing stuff, you're never going to complete those, you know, the game in those areas. Whereas having regular ones that are as common as these in the first page, what I call third tier, so like they're the easiest to complete, I don't think there'll be a problem with that. Another kind of complaint that I could have if they don't do that is that if you have battled in fortresses, you may have already got all your fragments towards, let's say that when the update comes in, you've got all your fragments for this page and Hogwarts Quidditch page, or even like your one-off, and then all of a sudden you get a new page that requires a Foundable to get fragments from a fortress, and you have to go through a ton of runestones and hope that one drops, and it might make it, you might get, so basically you'll be using fragments again, getting fragments that you just don't need, and that'll be highly frustrating. So it'll be interesting to see how you acquire certain things on that page. I can foresee them adding something that, you know, you do need to battle in fortresses to get fragments from, and maybe some that are severe. It'll be interesting to find out. Let me know your thoughts on that as well in the description. I'd like to hear your thoughts on like end game and whether you think this game has longevity in that part, or whether it's even, you know, possible to complete the game, or they'll make it possible. And obviously, like with Pokemon Go, you add new Pokemon, which is a good thing, but you never encounter ones that you don't need in terms of like clicking on them. And because with this you click on it and then you find out, it could become highly frustrating, as even for some people who have, you know, completed these third tier pages but just need the rarer items. So for sports it's Quidditch World Cup, you can find yourself becoming frustrated with getting the same things that you don't need again and again and again. That's just my thoughts on that. In addition to that, we've had some bug fixes. So Ministry ID, currently not able to share your Ministry ID on iPads only or portrait images. Tapping the share button does not open the sharing options. So it looks like they've fixed that. Fixed an issue with the title portkey passenger not appearing in the title section of the Ministry ID, even though the player should have received the titles. So this is your Ministry ID, where in the titles, there we go, portkey passenger is now available. It says that I achieved it on the 9th of the 7th, 2019. Okay, it's not even the January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So last month. So fixed that, just no biggie really. Visiting challenges. So they fixed an issue when players not receiving XP when playing challenges with friends. That would be a frustrating bug that they've had, but that's fixed now. We have port keys. They fixed an issue with the music turning on in port keys, even if it's off in the settings. So again, that could be frustrating. Then they put known issues. So players may receive a black screen when switching from the app in the gallery mode to take a photo in the device's camera, then going back up. So that's something they're known that they're probably then now going to look to work on. We have players may not be able to see their chosen lens filters, stickers and frames on their last portrait when first tapping the last portrait in the portrait section, and when players tap it again, they should choose to see the last portrait with all chosen items included. Players may get an error if they leave the app while uploading an image from the gallery to their Ministry ID portrait. Player's portrait may become inverted if they try to take a photo in the Ministry ID. So it's a little bugs, known issues that they're probably working on. Wizarding challenges. Foes also may appear to receive health or have negative health after being attacked or defeated. Minor glitch. Recommended grade for chambers may be displayed in red text even if the player's grade is equal to the recommended level. Yeah, so that's definitely happened for me. Potions. Recipes may be badged red dot when there are no new recipes to view. Rental cauldron may pop up but may become unresponsive if players rent a cauldron and then try to brew a potion with a longer brew time than is left on the rental cauldron. So that could be annoying. Players may become stuck in the potions tutorial if they tap the ladle before the tutorial reaches the master notes section. Potion brewing queue slots may disappear after collecting a potion and immediately after to brew another potion. Exiting the potion section fixes this issue, so there is some way to get out of that. Then registry. Foundables that are not from encounters can sometimes have a high scene number even if they're not seen in encounters. Yeah, I've seen people with like 430 encounters for something that they've only seen like 4 times. So they know that's an issue. They will be fixing it. Foundables in photo mode may flip around when a player taps on the foundable to reposition. Okay, I haven't had that one yet. There's definitely some more issues related to port keys for me, and definitely on my S8. Yeah. SOS assignments. Beta players. Players who were in beta before SOS assignments were introduced as are unable to complete the mysteries task. So they know about that, but they still haven't fixed it. General download all assets may occasionally fail before completing the full download. App may become unstable on iPhone 5S devices. Player may receive an error if they attempt to add an emoji to the code name or first name or last name. Players may receive a message that they do not have enough space on their device to download all assets, even if they do. And players may see the network error message at various points during the gameplay. Checking your network conditions and restarting the app should help resolve this issue. So a lot of bugs there, a lot of bugs that they know about but are working on. I mean that's you know, there's almost more bugs than there are updates. Known issues. 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, update, 1 page, 2 page, with if we count bug fixes as well. So there's more errors that they know about that they are working on than updates. Little things. One thing that I noticed as well, just something that they didn't state in there, is that your daily tasks now are bigger. Yep, that's right. It's the update we were all asking for. It's just slightly bigger. I think it's bigger. I hope I'm not just seeing that, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't that big before. Let me know. Am I going crazy? Am I not? Hopefully not. Okay, well that's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it and find it helpful. Let me know your thoughts on the update down below. Do you think these are good updates? Do you think the pace at which we're getting updates is good enough, and the changes that we're getting with it? I'll be happy to hear from you. Okay, well that's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content and information. That's all from me. See you soon.